God bless you. This is our first Sunday service. We're going to have our communion just in a little while. We're going to bring the Word of God to you. We're going to deal with a subject. Don't forget to remember. He said as often that you do this, he said, do it in remembrance of me. But there was a woman that poured out a precious ointment upon his head and upon his feet and wiped his feet with her hair. And Jesus said, wherever this gospel is preached, he said, I want it told about this woman. Let it be brought up as a memorial to her. And it's something that Jesus would make that distinction out of all the things that people had done in the Bible. There was a centurion, a Roman, who had built a synagogue for God's people, had built a church out of his own pocket. He's not to be remembered. Y'all not hearing me? There are things that others have done that we may think were greater in stature. But he said this simple act of this woman pouring out this expensive ointment upon him. So I don't ever want the gospel preached without making mention of her. Anybody in here with me? Am I in here by myself? And I'm telling you today, I thank God for those things that men count important. It's something God, he looks at more important. I look at the woman that was named Anna, who had been a widow for 84 years. She was only married 7 years. Her husband died, and she went to the temple and stayed there. The Bible said day and night. And she was a prophetess. And when Jesus came, when he was after 8 days, that's the circumcision, and then he had to wait another 40 days when his mother, through purification after having a child, before she could come in the temple, the mother brought him to the temple, and Anna took him in her arms. The Bible says she blessed him. And she began to tell all. She didn't just talking to Jesus and Mary, she was telling it to all. And later she was a prophetess. Y'all not hearing nothing I'm saying. But I'm going to deal with it in just a minute. Don't forget to remember. While we are arguing about baptism and how many names, 2 names, 1 name, 3 names, we get into all of these other little minutiae things about which came first, the chicken or the egg. I mean, you know that's already been settled. If I asked you in the natural which came first, what would you say, the chicken or the egg? How did the chicken get here? Now settle that question. Next year arguing on TV about which came first, chicken or the egg.